Welcome back everyone to another episode of Tyler's Fishing Post, and in today's video we're going to be talking about the best GoPro setup for fishing. I'm going to have a couple different packages linked in the description below. If you're interested in any GoPro accessories that I talk about in this video, GoPros, GoPro mounts, anything, SD cards, batteries, then definitely check the links in the description below. We have 3 different packages. I have a budget-friendly package, which is like the cheapest GoPro you can get, the cheapest accessories you can get, everything for a good price, pretty cheap. And I also have my personal setup that I run. I'll be linking down there in the description below. And a like all-out ball-in setup, like you don't really care how much money you're going to spend on a GoPro setup, and you can watch this video and make a determination for yourself which GoPro you can get. Like, you don't have to go with like the packages I'm linking below. Like, you can, like, you know, make up your mind on which GoPro you want to get, which accessories you want to get based on this review video I'm doing today. This whole video is to kind of promote my new YouTube channel that I just created, Tyler Post. I'll link it down also in the description as well. And I'm going to be doing really in-depth videos on GoPro settings, the best for fishing, how to edit your GoPro footage, and it's also to promote editing GoPro videos for you guys. So if you have a cool GoPro video that you need edited, email me at tylerpostedits@gmail.com and I can get your edit started as soon as possible. That is why I'm making this video on this channel. Normally this channel is all about fishing, but I'm thinking this is a great way to start off, like doing GoPro videos for you guys and also teaching you guys how to do your own GoPro videos all by yourself. So if you want to learn a lot more information about GoPros, GoPro settings, then go subscribe to my new YouTube channel I just created, Tyler Post, in the description. We're on the road to 5,000 subscribers. We're so close. We're really close. We're literally less than 100 subscribers away from 5,000. Thank you guys so much for that. If you're not subscribed, then consider subscribing. I'd appreciate that so much. With that being said, let's jump into today's video. So if you're just getting into wanting to do fishing YouTube videos, or you have wanted to do it for a while, you already have a GoPro setup, you just don't have every little piece and little tool that you might need, it is a super simple setup. I have it all laid out in front of me. So right here I have every single component that I use for my own GoPro setup in a super easy fashion, laid out super easy for you guys. We have a GoPro battery, GoPro adapter, you know, different mounts, you know, the GoPros, you know, super easy setup that you don't have to really worry about or think about too much. So the first setup we're going to talk about is the budget-friendly fishing GoPro setup, and it is coming in at a pretty cheap price for $405. I know that sounds like a lot of money, but for everything you're getting, it is a phenomenal deal. If you want to be able to run a GoPro all day long, not even have to think about it, you're recording good quality GoPro footage, it's a pretty good deal, because if you have the other setups, they are quite a bit more expensive. Unfortunately, I'm so sorry guys, but $405 is the cheapest package I could put together just on Amazon, looking at all this stuff. So starting off with the GoPro itself, you can get a GoPro Hero 5. This was my first ever GoPro I ever used. It is a really good quality GoPro. Like, the build quality is super awesome. The quality of the footage isn't the best out there, but it is still going to give you some good results. If you're just looking to get into it, you don't want to spend a crap ton of money, you can pick up this GoPro Hero 5 for around, I think, $250 on Amazon. There's a link down below if you want to check it out. And that is the first key to your GoPro fishing setup. Now, the second thing you will need, if you want good quality audio, which I always put audio right up top, like maybe even higher than the video quality. Like, if the video quality is kind of like, you know, not bad, but it has terrible audio, that's not good. I would rather have good quality audio rather than have good quality footage. So I am going to be adding a mic kit in this package as well. And the second tool you're going to need is a GoPro mic adapter, this little guy right here. It is about $50, but it is essential for getting good quality audio from your GoPro, because just GoPro mics aren't really the best. Maybe the newer ones, but the newer ones are like, you know, $400, $500 for a single GoPro. The audio gets a little bit better up in like the 8, 9, and 10 range on the GoPros, like the Hero 8, 9, and 10. The audio gets pretty good, but if you're below that, you definitely want to pick up a mic adapter and a mic to go with it. So the mic that you can get to go with your GoPro is called the Purple Panda Lavalier. It's also linked in the description. I know the name sounds really terrible, but I have went through a couple of these things in the past, like years of doing fishing videos. I have ran through some of these guys, and they sound really good. They're only about $20. You get a whole kit, you get all the adapters you need to plug into your GoPro and start recording good quality audio from your GoPro. So you have the GoPro, you have the mic setup. You're now looking at around $320-ish. and you know, it's a $400 kit. So the next thing you need is GoPro accessories, different mounts and all that, and I've linked an accessory package that comes with everything you need, like the GoPro chest mount, you know, the GoPro suction cup mount, and it's the exact same setup that I bought like years ago. I'm still using to this day. This little like suction cup mount, this like off-brand GoPro mount, I'm still using to this day. I have not lost my GoPro like by using this. It's probably like a $2 thing. It's pretty crazy because the whole accessory kit is about $38. You can get everything you need, sticky mounts, you know, all the GoPro screws, super nice, like a head mount like you can put on your head and wear a GoPro on your head. Every single mount you could possibly think of, it comes in this kit, and it's the same kit I bought like way back in the day, and it's super cool. You get, you know, a chest mount, of course, so you get all the accessories in one little package. That is, you know, essential to a GoPro setup, is you need mounts, you need accessories to be able to mount your GoPro wherever you want it, and it's a really cool package, cool deal, and for a good price. So moving on, now you have batteries. Okay, so I myself use GoPro batteries, but there are better options to that as well, and much cheaper, because just this one GoPro battery is $20. Really expensive. I have about like $300 just in GoPro batteries. It is insane. You can run it up with some GoPro batteries, so that is a little too expensive, but there is battery packs you can buy. Literally will plug in to this adapter right here. As you can see, there's a like little, you know, the little port to plug in a battery into, and you can put a battery in your pocket, run it up to your GoPro. The last but not least, the last thing you need for this cheap GoPro setup is a micro SD card. Super cheap, 20 bucks, 128 gigabyte SD card will run you all day long fishing if you're recording in 1080. And that's what I would recommend you guys starting out in, is recording 1080 footage, and 128 gigabyte SD card is gonna last you all day long. So that is it. That is the budget option for a GoPro fishing setup. That is something that I recommend. That's something I started out with, was a budget option like that. I had the GoPro Hero 5. I used all these accessories, like literally the exact same starter kit that I am like, you know, telling you guys to check out is the exact same deal that I started out with myself. I just kind of slowly expanded upon that after I started getting into it. So if this is something you guys are just looking to start out with, I would recommend that starter kit. I will link it all down below. Everything you need, all the stuff I went over, all right there. Go check it out. So the second kit we're going to be talking about is the like balling kit, balling out on like a GoPro setup. You're not really worried about how much money you're going to spend on this GoPro setup, and you want to get the best of the best. So we're going to start out with talking about each GoPro model and what I think works best for you know, certain situations. What is going to work best for you if you don't want to have to run a power pack from your pocket all the way up to your GoPro. You can get these GoPro batteries. They're $20 a piece. When I like to record in 4K, I need about like, you know, 10 or 15 of these things to get me through a whole day of fishing with 2 GoPros, by the way. So if you have 1 GoPro, you're only going to need about half of those batteries to get you through a whole day recording 4K. 1080 on the other hand, you probably need five GoPro batteries if you're recording 1080 all day long. And 1080 footage does look decent enough for me to post on YouTube and all that. So I would recommend starting out in 1080, and then once you're like, if you ever get like me where you're like, I need to see every little pixel in detail, then you can move up to 4K, which isn't a massive difference, but it does look a little bit better than 1080. So starting out, you can only, you know, start off with 5 GoPro batteries, record in 1080 with 1 GoPro, and it'll get it done for you. So we're gonna be talking about every single model GoPro. You have the 7, you have the 8, you have the 9, you have the 10. I have the 7s. I love the 7s. They are discontinued, so if you want to get a GoPro Hero 7, you're going to pay a little bit more money than you would for like a GoPro Hero 8 or something like that. It's kind of ridiculous, and GoPro Hero 8s aren't bad. I've used a couple of them for like my FPV drone and all that. I have a GoPro Hero 8 that I use for that. I really like the GoPro Hero 8s. If you have money to spend, I would recommend getting either the GoPro Hero 9, maybe the 10 if you really want the best of the best. The GoPro Hero 10 quality looks amazing, but you cannot use the GoPro batteries if you want to record all day long. I talked to McCoy, Scott Martin's camera guy. I texted him, I was like, dude, what's your experience with the GoPro Hero 9? Because that is what they use. And they run a battery pack from their, you know, from your pocket, running it to your GoPro, but you have to make sure that you take out the GoPro battery and it will not overheat on you, because that is one thing I've had some issues with my 7s is recording with the batteries. They will overheat in like the dead heat of summer. Like, it has to be the hottest of the hottest days for a GoPro Hero 7 to overheat on me. But on the GoPro Hero 8s and 9s, that problem has got much worse because the quality of the footage is, you know, putting out a lot better than the GoPro Hero 7. So it's going to get a lot hotter, a lot quicker. So if you want to record all day long on a GoPro Hero 8, 9, and 10, take out the battery, the GoPro battery, and run an external battery pack from your pocket to the GoPro. Super simple as that, and you will be able to record all day long. So if you want to be able to record just off the GoPro batteries and you don't have to worry about running a battery pack from your pocket, whatever, I would recommend getting the GoPro Hero 7 or the GoPro Hero 8. I don't think it will give you a lot of those issues if you're recording all day long with these batteries. If you have a lot of money to spend, get the Hero 10, get external batteries that you can put in your pocket and run up to your GoPro and make sure you take the battery out. So if you have a lot of money, I'd recommend getting the GoPro Hero 10. You want a more of a budget-friendly option, but you're getting a good quality GoPro. I have also listed a GoPro Hero 8 like package that I found on Amazon down in the description below, and it was a super good deal. I saw that and I was like, man, I might get that for myself. That was crazy. So it's a GoPro Hero 8 full package, $350. You get all the accessories, a single battery. You get a lot of stuff with that, but you're also going to need the mic adapter, the mic, and probably a battery pack to go with that as well. So you're looking at about a $444 package with all of that. You're getting the battery pack, you're getting the mic, you're getting the mic adapter, and the GoPro with all the accessories. Super good deal. Like, it's a steal compared to the GoPro Hero 5, which the GoPro Hero 5 video quality isn't the best, but if you're looking for a budget, like as cheap as you can get, I would recommend this guy. But if you want to spend like an extra $50, you could get a whole GoPro Hero 8 package. I love my Hero 7s, but they are discontinued. So if you want to pay an extra, I think $30 is what it is from the GoPro Hero 8 to the 7. You could get the 7 as well, which I think is an all-around good GoPro. But with the 8, it doesn't have this case. You see this like case that you have to put the GoPro in? It's super annoying. The 8 does not have that. It has these little things built into the bottom of it, so you don't have to have this annoying little case. So that is another perk about the GoPro Hero 8 that I like. For the GoPro accessories and all of that I'd recommend getting, you know, the same exact adapter if you want good quality audio. The GoPro 9, 10, 8, I think has decent audio internally built into it, so if you don't want to have to worry about this, you're probably golden on the audio. But if you want to level it up with the audio, I would recommend getting the adapter and mic as well. I've also included in the package in the description as well. You can get the GoPro chest mount, you know, good quality, like, you know, the GoPro brand. I have like an off-brand mount. It's like hard plastic on the back, but with the GoPro mount, it's like a padded back, so you're not actually feeling this hard plastic up against your chest all day. It's kind of annoying. I should probably upgrade, but I would recommend for you guys, if you have some money, to get the GoPro branded chest mount. You can also get the GoPro branded suction cup. They're about $37 a piece for the mount and the suction cup. You can get adhesive sticky mounts for like $7. I've also linked down there. You can get battery packs, 2 awesome battery packs that Gino actually uses for $22 a piece, and you're getting 2 of them. So it's $22 for 2 cool battery packs that I found on Amazon, and it's the exact same ones Gino uses. And I'm like, dang, like that's a cool deal, because those battery packs will last you like all day long in your pocket. You don't even have to think about changing batteries or anything like that. And then also SD cards, you know, I've also linked SD cards down in the description below. You get 128 gigabyte SD card, will last you all day on 1080. If you want to last all day on 4K, I'd recommend a 256, which is going to be slightly more expensive, about probably $30 or $50 price-wise. And also I've linked GoPro batteries down there as well. So now onto the GoPro setup that I use. I've also linked this whole package down in the description of everything I use. I have like the off-brand GoPro accessory package, which is like $38. I have 2 GoPro Hero 7s I mount. I have one on my chest, so that is the GoPro setup that I run. I have one on my chest. I have one back here on the console. I just use the GoPro suction mount just like this. So that's everything that I use for my GoPro setup pretty much. I have just like a whole handful of GoPro batteries. So I have a lot of GoPro batteries. I have 2 GoPros. That's pretty much my setup. The Purple Panda lavalier mic, $20. It's awesome. The GoPro adapter. And that is going to be giving me good quality video on the water, capturing the whole day. Of course, I have to change these GoPro batteries out every single hour, but that's not too much of a pain for me. I'd rather do that than run a battery pack to my pocket. And it's all preference. It's all like, you know, what's your personal preference after running it. I ran a battery pack in my pocket for years, and then it exploded. It didn't like explode. It just like really expanded, and it like wasn't charging anymore, and I was like, okay, it's time to get another battery pack after I used it for like a few years. And then I switched over to using GoPro batteries. It's just about like your personal preference, what you think. And that is my setup. 2 GoPro Hero 7s. I'd recommend, because they have discontinued the 7s, I'd recommend getting the GoPro Hero 8s. If you want to be a little bit cheaper, but if you want to go all out, get the 9 or the 10. The difference between the 9 and the 10, not a huge difference. I think, you know, the 10 is the best. It has the best recording quality from the GoPro Hero 10. But if, you know, I think it's a $50 difference between them all. The GoPro Hero 8 is like $300, GoPro 9 is $350 or $400. The GoPro 10 is around $450, which is a lot of freaking money for just a single GoPro, and you're not even getting any accessories, nothing, no batteries, no SD cards, no mounts. So it's a lot of money for just a single GoPro. So I would recommend starting with the Hero 8, getting a $350 GoPro, $300 GoPro, whatever, and then all the mounts, accessories after that, which will end up costing you about $100, maybe $200, depending on what you end up getting. So I've linked everything down in the description below. Go check out every accessory. You can put together your own package just off of what I have listed down in the description, or you can buy the exact same setup that I use that I've also listed down there as well. It's super easy stuff, guys. I mean, the whole GoPro setup and all that, like you just chest mount. You can start off with 1 GoPro. That's what I start off with. You don't need 2 GoPros. You don't need 4 GoPros. You just need to start off with a GoPro and expand from there. And you're like, you know what? I think I want to put a little bit more money into it. I think I want to add a second GoPro in the back of the boat and kind of show more of like, you know, what's going on in the boat and not just from my chest angle, which I do prefer a chest mount versus a, you know, back shot of the whole boat, because I think the chest mount is more like you're seeing their point of view. So I think starting off with a chest mount GoPro and then expanding from there. And if you have a little extra money, then throw up a second GoPro at the back of the boat or something like that. So super simple stuff, guys. You just got to set up the GoPros, have the battery packs. They'll run all day. You don't have to worry about nothing. And you are good to go on an epic fishing day and recording your experiences out in the water. I appreciate you guys so much. I will be doing future videos just like this on my second channel. I created a second channel, guys. It's just my name, Tyler Post. I will link it in the description as well. The next video on that my second channel is going to be the best GoPro settings for fishing. So if you want to go check that out, I would appreciate that so much. You have really cool fishing days that you want to be edited into a quick 10-minute recap of, like, you know, all your highlights, your biggest fish catches, a bunch of crazy moments, then email me at tylerpostedits@gmail.com and I can get that project started for you as soon as possible. This will be like the only GoPro video you'll ever see on Tyler's Fishing Post. It'll mainly be fishing from here on out. And I have a banger coming out soon, guys. A absolute banger. There's pool, underwater shots, there's fishing, we're in a bait and tackle store, we're in Gino's office, all in one single video. So subscribe for that. We're almost to 5,000 subscribers. And that is going to do it for today's video. I'll see y'all in an episode of Tyler's Fishing Post.